Hello and welcome to episode 100 of the Graceful Tinkle podcast. I'm Amy Kate. Thank you so much for joining me today for episode 100. I cannot believe it. What a monumental episode. That's absolutely crazy. But thank you so much for being here. If you have been here for all 100 episodes, you're absolutely amazing for bearing with me this long. I think there has definitely been some improvement since episode 1, but this podcast has been an absolutely amazing journey to just be on and to sit with you guys for a little bit every single week and host it. It's been so good, and I'm so excited for every single episode to come. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that. And then don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos. I have some really exciting videos coming up for the channel, some big tutorials, things like that. I'm excited, and I would love to have you be a part of it. Okay, so I have so many things to talk about this week, and I am really excited about all of my projects. Can't talk per usual, but it is a really beautiful Saturday. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good episode. So let's go ahead and hop into it with some finished objects. So to be quite honest, I kind of had it all planned to do like something special for episode 100, and I am going to talk about it a little bit more in the Life Update and Devotional segment. But honestly, it's just not the season of life I am in right now. I kind of wanted to do like a live podcast on YouTube. I thought that would be really fun, but just to be frank, it is crazy busy right now. I am in the midst of the end of a semester, my last spring semester of college, and so it's just really busy with that, finals and last assignments and things like that, and then work hours are amazing, but in full capacity, if that's even how I should say that. Right now, so that's just not going to happen. I thought I should just do a normal one, but I hope that you're going to enjoy it nonetheless. So, like I said, I do have a finished object to share, and I think they turned out so cute. So, I finished up my worsted sprinkle socks. This is the second pair of these that I have made. This is a pattern that's available on Etsy and Ravelry, and then it's also free on my blog if you want to check it out. It uses a self-striping worsted weight yarn. So I used Knit Picks Felici Worsted, and I forgot the name of this colorway. I think it might be, I don't know, Cloudy Day, Sunny Day, I don't know, something like that, but I really love this pattern, and of course I really love this yarn. You could totally do this with like worsted weight scraps, or like a variegated yarn too. Like, it would be so fun. So definitely don't limit yourself to only the Felici yarn, but these were so quick to make. I had a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, I'm happy they're done. They match almost perfectly, except for this toe. There was a little bit of the like really misty blue on the tip of this toe and not at all on this toe. So that's kind of a bummer. I'm not even sure how that happened because, like I said, I mean, they're almost exact minus that. So kind of frustrating, I guess, but I'm not going to let it worry me. It's totally not a big deal at all. So anyways, I had a lot of fun making these, just super quick project to have on the needles, and it was really nice to work on them. And that is actually the only FO that I have to share this week. I do have a work in progress that isn't a design, and it isn't socks, so that's kind of exciting. I'm not really sure when the last time that happened was. I guess maybe my scrappy blanket, but I'm not going to share that this week because I don't think I've made any progress since last week. At least not that I remember. But like I said, I do have a one whip, and it is actually a test knit, which is super exciting. So let's chat about that for a couple minutes. Okay, so I am currently working on a test knit for Chantal of Knititude, and I am obsessed with it. So I think these are going to be called the Jog On Shorts, but I am not 100% on that, so don't quote me yet. I will try to figure out if that's like going to be the actual name, and then I will tell you for sure next week, but I don't have my computer over here or the pattern or anything, so I think that's what they're called. But anyway, these are so fun. This is how much progress I have made so far. So I have finished the waistband and the drawstring, which is just an I-cord. It is also a folded over waistband, which I just really love the process of doing that in knitting. And now I am just cruising along until I get to the section where you're going to split for each leg. There's also some short rows to accommodate for the back side, and they are awesome. Like, I'm done with those as well. So I'm literally just knitting until I, again, get ready for that split. I finished the first ball of yarn, so that's kind of the stopping place that I had for, like, episode filming purposes. But the yarn that I'm using is Knit Picks Twill in the colorway Sea Salt Heather. And it's just a really perfect light gray. I thought it'd be a really fun shorts color. It is a pain to find shorts that even fit me right now. So, you know, why not make your own? It's kind of the conclusion I'm coming to. I am hoping to find, like, some denim shorts that fit me this season, but so far I've not been able to. But I think these are going to be really cute. I'm excited. I think they're going to be perfect for, like, loungewear around the house in the summer. They'd be cute with, like, long sleeve shirts like this that I wear all the time, but then also, you know, any other t-shirts. Obviously I haven't worn them yet, so I'm not sure if I would wear them with, like, a nicer shirt. I don't know. It kind of depends on how they look. But I am so excited to finish these and wear them. I'm hoping to make a lot of progress by next week. I would love to at least get to the spot where you would split for the legs. So I don't know if I'll finish them, but that's my goal. Just lots of stockinettes, so I just need to get a good book or a good movie and go to town on these. I'm loving them. I am knitting, if you're curious, the smallest size in the pattern, and then I also had to go down a needle size to get gauge. So I'm using a size 7 needle. She technically recommends a size 8 or 5mm. But other than that, they're going so great. And I'm just having a lot of fun with them. So, yeah, that's the only thing that I'm working on right now that isn't a design. And we're just cruising right along in this episode. But I do have a couple of fun designs to share. I have 2 designs, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. No, 3. 3 designs to talk about. They're all amazing, all going so well, and I am super pumped to share them with you guys. Okay, so the first design that I am working on is something that you are probably a little bit tired of seeing, but I have made some substantial progress this week, and this is just a slow-moving design, and that's okay. It has been really challenging, I'm not gonna lie. There's just a lot of stuff to work out with it, and I'm not done writing the pattern yet either, so the challenges are not over. But it is going so well, it's going to be so cute, and I am really excited about it. So here's what it currently looks like. This is the flower cardigan that I am working on. I have quite a few name ideas in my mind now, so I'm just trying to narrow down which one I want to actually go with. But this week I was able to finish the body, which is a huge accomplishment. I am so excited about that. So I have the flowers down at the bottom here, and then the whole green section, and then going into the gray, which is kind of supposed to imitate the sky. We have these cute little scallops, and then sleeve holes, of course, or armholes. And then the top of the cardigan is now seamed as well. So I am so excited about this. It's going. That's about all I can say right now. One thing I will note, I'm going to be changing the border a little bit for pattern purposes. I think mine is curling, and I'm pretty sure I know the issue, but I'm going to do a couple of swatches to make sure before I actually change that part of the pattern. I think what I need to do is slip the first stitch every other row, and I did not do that on my sample. So that's just something I need to consider. Like I said, I'm going to do some swatches, but for this specific sample, so that it doesn't keep curling, I think I'm going to do like a row of crochet slip stitch all the way around, and then block it maybe. We'll see. I'll figure that out and then update you guys, but that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Other than that, it's going really well. I am going to be starting the sleeves in just a little bit, like this week for sure. And I haven't decided yet if they're going to be like all green or partially gray. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't quite decided on that. But we'll see. I'll probably do a little bit of experimenting and kind of see what looks best, but nonetheless, if I can talk, the body itself is done, and that is a huge accomplishment on my part because this has been a really big project. And yeah, I'm excited about it. So right now, my hope, I would love to finish this before May. So for the rest of April, I would love to make both sleeves, which is 100% doable, I think. And then I would love to have testers start in May, go through June, and then potentially have a release in July. Yeah, like probably 2 full months, May and June of testing, and then maybe release it in mid-July. That's kind of my thought right now. We'll see what happens. It definitely is still in the back of my mind whether to wait until next spring to release this pattern, because in all honesty, I would love to have it released on like the first day of spring in March. Just to be honest, because I kind of feel like it fits with that time of the year better. So it kind of depends on what happens with the sleeves, if they're like, easy to figure out or difficult, how pattern writing goes. I'm just not sure at this point. I'm not sure, but I'm excited about it. It's going great. I'm excited to have it in my wardrobe. I am using Hobie Tweed Delight yarn for this in various colors, of course. And it's going really well. Okay, my next design is another overcast koi. So this is a pattern that I'm going to be releasing later this month, very soon. I am so excited about this release. This is definitely one of my favorite designs. I just love the stitch pattern, the look of the cardigan. It's just very much my style, and I love that about it. But I started with one of the front panels this time, and I finished it. So it was a really great way to just get something quick done this week. So this is the first front panel. Next up, I have the second front panel, and then the back and the sleeves, and then I'll seam it all together. And that's about it. It's a really simple pattern. I'm hoping to finish it before the release of the pattern, but I'm not, necessarily making myself do that because the pattern is, like, done. Testers are finishing up. So if I don't finish it before the release, that's totally fine. But again, it's going so great. The yarn that I am using is We Crochet Comfy Worsted in the colorway Parchment. So this is a Pima Cotton and acrylic blend. I thought it was going to be perfect for this time of year going into summer. It's going to be like a super lightweight cardigan, but really, really cute. So I'm looking forward to wearing this in the upcoming season for sure. And then the last design that I'm currently working on is my Tunisian Cowl. This is going so well. I'm so close to being done, but I'm not quite there yet. I have, I don't know, maybe like 20 or less rows probably until it's finished. I want it to be like the perfect circumference. So still trying to figure that out. But here is what it currently looks like. So not a whole lot different than the last time I shared it, I don't think, but it has grown a little bit. I'm using Wool of the Andes Tweed by Knit Picks in Apple Blossom Heather, and it is just the most perfect pink. And tweed, of course, I love the tweed. And then it is the Tunisian Simple Stitch. So I absolutely love how it's coming out. It's going to be so cute. So if I put it on, it's like almost a good size, but not quite. I want it to be a little bit longer circumference-wise. But yeah, it's going to be so cute. I love it. It's going to be a free pattern, so I am excited to share that with you guys. But yeah, I'm really, really loving it. It's been so much fun to work on. I just love Tunisian crochet, so I'm really excited to finish it up and then release the pattern to you guys. Okay, and that is actually it for all of the knit and crochet content for this episode. I do have a little devotional / overall life update that I would love to talk to you guys for a few minutes about. So let's go ahead and hop into that. For devotional today, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of an overall life update because it kind of just all correlates right now. It's also episode 100, so it is the 100th devotional, which is just kind of fun and special. So first I thought I would give a little update on my Bible in a Year plan that I'm currently doing. So I mentioned this a couple months ago, but I have challenged myself this month to read the entire Bible chronologically in 1 year. This is a goal that I've had for quite a while, but I feel like at this age and this season of life that I'm currently in, it just really works. I think I'm, able to manage it, like, schedule-wise, even though, that really shouldn't be a factor, but more importantly, just maturity and a stronger Christian and a closer relationship with the Father, I am just, better prepared, I think, to adequately do this challenge, and I'm really excited about it. So I have just started April, of course, so 3 months in, which is crazy. I cannot believe how fast this year is going by. It's insane. But I also just finished reading Ruth, which was super encouraging. So I'm in 1 Samuel currently. I actually just started it. Well, for me, it was yesterday and today. But obviously this is currently Saturday. This won't release until Tuesday, this episode. But I'm in 1 Samuel now. And then after 1 Samuel, I'll go straight into 2 Samuel. So a lot of it right now, and there's also like a lot of First Chronicles along with 1 Samuel as well. So a little bit all over the place, which I kind of like. I really love seeing how, different parts of the Bible correlate so well with each other, even if they aren't like right next to each other in the same sentence or something. But it's been really beautiful to do this little challenge every day. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really looking forward to December, to like finishing it. I think it's going to be really, really amazing. Other than that, I mentioned last week how I was starting a small group at my church for college-age students. It is way out of my comfort zone to start something like this, but it went so well last Sunday. We were having our next meeting tomorrow, and I am so excited about it. It's such a great group of people. And I'm really excited to just grow in deeper friendships with each and every one of them. And God has already been so faithful and so good in just, starting this group and leading it. And I am really looking forward to seeing where it goes in the future. I'm just really, really excited about it. So here's your little nudge, if you will. If you are wanting a group or just some peers to do life with, I completely understand, and I just recommend starting it, making it happen, because it's really hard to just, wait and almost, want it to just fall in your lap. And at least for me personally, that was not how it was going to happen, for sure. So this was my way of just kind of making it happen, and I am so, so glad that I did, because it's already been so good and so encouraging for me personally, and I hope for everybody else in the group as well. Also, so fun. We played a game last week, and it was an absolute blast. So that's kind of all I wanted to share for devotional this week. Obviously, next week I'll kind of go back into my usual choosing a little subject to talk about for a few minutes, but I thought it'd be fun to just kind of give an overall update this week. Life update wise, two big things. One, I am still getting over this cold or whatever it is. As you can probably hear it in my voice. It's been super frustrating. I'm hoping that it lasts long enough to film a couple of tutorials later today, because I have been waiting to do it for so long now, and I'm just really itching to get them filmed so that I can release the patterns, because they are both so exciting. I have a blanket tutorial that is going to be coming out soon, and then a pattern for the efficient tee, which I shared last week. So I am so excited about both of them. And I have like a really good game plan on how I'm going to film those, so I am just really hoping that it works out and that you won't be able to tell that I am not quite 100% still in the video, but we'll see. I also got my braces off, which is so random, but for the past, how long has it been? I don't even know. At least 6 months. At least. Probably a lot longer than that, honestly, but I choose not to think too much about it. I've had Invisalign for the past almost 3 years now. You've probably been able to tell. I know it was more evident in past videos. Now, it's still evident, but I don't actually wear it when I film, which is a random fact that you probably didn't need to know, but there you go. Anyways, I've had that for about 3 years, and then last year at some point, I don't remember when, I got half braces on the back, like half of my teeth, the molars, and I got those off last time I was at the orthodontist on yesterday, so Friday, and I am so excited about that. It wasn't great to get them off. I mean, that part wasn't fun, but just having them off is really, really amazing. So hopefully I don't have much longer to go with orthodontic treatment-wise. I am 100% ready to be done. But in my mind now, I have the goal of just getting it done before I graduate college, which is in August. So hopefully by then it'll be done. But that's only like 3 months away. So based on when I'm going to get, my next aligners, which is 2.5 weeks from now. It's only like 3 months away, which isn't that long, all things considered. So we'll see what happens with that. But I am definitely ready to just be done with all of it. Very much so. It is also chilly again weather-wise. I think it's going to start warming up tomorrow or the next day, which I'm excited about, but I'm currently wearing sweatpants and a long-sleeve shirt because the weather doesn't know what it's doing. But it's been a good week overall. It's been a long week, but I am excited for the weekend, and I hope that you are having the best week full of so much making per usual. I hope that you enjoyed episode 100. Thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear what you are working on this week in the comment section below, so please let me know or shoot me an email to thegracefulthingirl@gmail.com. Be sure to check out all of the links in the description box below for the show notes for this episode, social media links, Dishcloth Mal info, and other social media platforms, and my pattern shops. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy making. Bye!